Welcome back to Medrash and Maisa, sharing a story for this week's Parshas Shelach. Bentzion Abba Shaul Zatzal, the great Rosh Yeshiva of Porat Yosef in Yerushalayim, was known for his great Ahavas Yisrael. Toward the end of his life, he'd suffered a stroke and he was partially paralyzed. One of the Rabbonim in our neighborhood, Rav Chagai Mazor Shlita, was a Talmud of his, and he said that in one shir, somebody asked him, they said, should we devote time to learning the Sefer Chafetz Chaim, which goes in great detail about the laws of Shmiras HaLashon, of not saying things which are negative and forbidden about other people. So Bentzion said, of course a person should devote time to learning the Sefer, but he says, I will give you a key to all the observance, to everything that you need to observe the laws of Lashon Hara properly. He said, you need to love people. He said, a person doesn't say Lashon Hara about someone whom they love. Someone in the crowd then asked him, he says, Rav, is it allowed to speak Lashon Hara about Achenu HaToim, our erring brothers, meaning Jews who don't keep Torah and mitzvahs? So Rav Bentzion had one arm which was paralyzed and the other arm which was functional. The paralyzed arm used to kind of rest on the arm of his wheelchair at a right angle. So he pointed with the arm he was able to utilize to that paralyzed arm. He said, can this arm hate that arm? Now, he wasn't simply giving the common mashal of we're all part of one body, but even more than that. The paralyzed arm was limiting the functionality of his entire being. The arm which could function was also limited because one arm, so to speak, wasn't behaving, wasn't doing what he may have wanted it to be able to do, wasn't pitching in with the rest of the body. He said, nonetheless, the love is there if a person truly understands that we're all one. Rashi in the beginning of the Parsha points out that underlying the mistake of the Meraglim was the concept of Lashon Hara. Right? Whether Lashon Hara about Eretz Yisrael, or even, as he points out later, against HaKadosh Baruch Hu Chas v'Shalom. So he gives us this one understanding that we need in order to succeed in that world of Shmiras HaLashon. Love and oneness. Love and unity. This lesson is one that he embodied and that we certainly need to take upon ourselves as we try to repair the damage that was done by the Meraglim, which led to the Tisha B'Av that we've unfortunately had to keep for so many years, and hopefully, as with that tikkun, will lead into the Gula Shlema and the Yom Tov of Tisha B'Av, which will come this year, B'mehera V'yameinu. Have a very good Shabbos.